For the police department, everything will remain as it is now. Each of the divisions and districts have been asked to make sure that their people are notified so that if something does occur, we will be bringing people in early, and we'll also be activating some of our specialized units if it needs. But once again, as the mayor said and the governor said, if there's an emergency, please call 911. Don't call the 768 city line. Just call 911, and everything will be done as usual. And we're just hoping for the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. We'd also like to have our Honolulu Fire Department Chief, Chief Nevis, say a few words. Thanks, Chief.
Good afternoon, everybody. Manny Nevis, Fire Chief, Honolulu Fire Department. The Fire Department has been preparing for the last couple of days. We got a special incident management team working on the preparation for Olivia. We're going to pre-position a lot of additional resources throughout the island, especially additional fire trucks, and we're going to have smaller vehicles that could traverse the roads in the event the trees will be blocking our access, so we'll have some of those. We're going to fully staff all of our 70 fire trucks that we stand up every morning. But one bit of advice, I want everybody to make sure you choose your outdoor activities wisely, be akamai. We may or may not be able to help you in the event of a true emergency. Our helicopters may be buttoned up because of the high winds, so we'll do our best to save you, but you have to do your part to keep safe tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. We'd like the head of emergency EMS to say a few words, Jim Howe. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Mayor.
Maybe you can talk about ocean safety,
Will
too.
do.
Thanks.
Yes. Thank you all, Jim Howe, Emergency Services, which includes EMS and ocean safety. On the EMS side, please, for those of you that need medical assist devices, please plan ahead in the event that you need to renew your oxygen or some of these things. Do so now. That should be part of your family preparation plan. Also, make sure that you have medications. We want you to be able to continue to take care of your health and not have to call 911 to respond to those medical emergencies that could be prevented. So thank you for that. Plan ahead accordingly. On the ocean safety side, we're going to see a lot of impacts on the ocean from this storm. The direction it's headed and the velocity of the winds will definitely increase our surf. We did see a shark attack earlier this week, and it may not be common knowledge that that was most likely associated with what has been transpiring. When we get a lot of rain and runoff into the water, we're flushing a lot of debris, and that does draw our sharks into the nearshore waters to feed. Oftentimes there's animal carcasses or other debris that they will be feeding on. So that's a hazard that's out there. So if we see brown water advisories coming from our Clean Water branch, that's part of it. So if it's brown, don't go in the water. It's not just because there could be something there that could make you sick, but there could be animals there that you don't want to run into. As far as the surf goes, our guards will be on the beaches, as we are every day. We are going to keep them there as long as we can until we feel that their safety might be compromised. So please listen carefully. If you hear our guards saying, please leave, we're leaving, it's because we feel that it's not safe for them. If it's not safe for them, it's not safe for you. So we will do our very best to keep everybody safe as we go through this situation. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
1 second, Jim?
Yes.
Just maybe you could explain, because with these two storms that have just, one has moved through, the other one coming, we're seeing dramatic changes at Ehukai Beach, pipeline. Maybe you could talk about a little bit of what's going on there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mayor. Another impact that we're seeing, of course, is erosion on our beaches. And on our North Shore right now, we have a very critical situation from the Ehukai Beach Park area north up towards Rocky Point or the Sunset Beach area. There's almost no beach, and we have already seen, just during the summer, erosion to the point where there's just no beach access. We also are seeing trees and bushes and stairwells collapsing onto the beach. We've already, 2 days ago, we did issue advisories to the public about this to please stay clear of that. But with this direction of swell, it's quite likely. We also have a high tide coming up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It is very likely that we're going to see some very strong erosive effects up there. So please look at the beaches and make sure that if you're in an area where there's a steep cliff area, don't go down there, because these cliffs can collapse. It's a situation that we're monitoring very, very carefully. We've cut off access to some of our normal beach access areas, but we do see these impacts from erosion. So don't go in these areas where it really isn't safe to be. So thank you.